Signing. Signing. All right. How you doing? Let me know when everybody's ready. Good. We'll wait for you. Good. Start charging y'all extra. Y'all ready? Just joking. All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. So the mayor and my team has been talking for months about what we wanted to do to enhance security in our great city in the way of license plate readers and also security cameras. It simply enhances security through our city. It is a way that we solve crimes. But can you think about this? If criminals knew, and everybody knew that comes into our city and say, hey, Houston could say on every block there's some type of camera, security camera. There's some type of license plate reader. So over the last few months, we've been talking to a lot of our stakeholders from all entities, all businesses in our city to come together, and we wanted to come up with a name. And this is not Troy Finner's, Chief Finner's name. This is from citizens and business owners in our city. And the name is on the board there as well, on the screen I meant to say, Project Safe View. And what does that mean? It is a campaign for us to ask and elicit so many individuals in our great city to come in and say, look, get the cameras up, get the license plate readers up. Hospitals, universities, shopping malls, stores, parks, sporting stadiums, homeowners associations, apartment complexes, any type of business, but more importantly, the private residents get some type of security camera up. They're not that expensive. And we also ask that you have at least a 30-day retention on the recording in case if something happens. Again, this is to deter crime. It's not to spy on anybody. So it is to deter crime, and if a crime is committed, we work forward. We have so many success stories of officers, you know, getting information in a timely fashion to apprehend suspects, and I think it's a great thing. So the mayor's not here today. He's still over at City Council, but it's his brainchild as well. And we talked about it for months, and I'm glad that we're getting it done before he goes out of office. So again, Mayor Turner, thank you for your support, and we really appreciate everything. I want to give a special thanks to a group that don't get a whole lot of publicity, but they do a heck of a lot of great work in our city. Public Works, Brian Mason and Brian Ojeski. Thank you so much for it. I don't know if you're here, but I'm hoping if you're not, you're seeing it on the news. Thank you for the great work that y'all do, and let's move forward with this great initiative. It should be just a part of our DNA now in Houston, increasing technology wherever we can. We've talked about the staffing in the Houston Police Department, and we're short just like any other city in the nation right now. So we need to have a force multiplier, and having security cameras and license plate readers on every block in our city if we can. It's a good thing. So that's why we're here today, and I just want to thank everyone. It's not a long press conference, but a press conference that's overdue. And there are different vendors. I'm not going into a vendor's name because that's not my job. Just get something up, and it's all everybody's job to see what they need. But what we need from all our citizens is to do something in the way of security cameras or license plate readers, okay? Commander Garcia, my chief of staff, is going to translate, and then we'll answer a few questions. And I want to thank my team, too, my executive team, for standing with me, the great work that y'all do every day. I'm just the chief. I just try to stay out y'all way, so thank you for what y'all do. and thank the great citizens. Hector.
Thank you, Chief. Muy buenos días a todos ustedes. Hoy estamos aquí para anunciar un proyecto muy importante. En inglés, como ven aquí en la pantalla, es Project Safe View, que se puede traducir como Proyecto de Vista Segura. Es una asociación para un Houston más seguro. Este proyecto es el resultado de mucho trabajo entre varios socios, incluyendo el Departamento de Obras Públicas, que ha sido un gran socio en este esfuerzo para mejorar la seguridad de la ciudad. Lo que tenemos hoy en día son varios negocios que tienen sus cámaras de seguridad, pero lo que le pedimos a la comunidad es que no solo mantengan su propia casa segura comprando estas cámaras, sino también van a ayudar a la seguridad de todo su vecindario, y el resultado de eso va a ser la seguridad de toda la ciudad. Si ustedes compran cámaras, lo que les pedimos es de que retengan el video por unos 30 días, que eso facilitará la investigación de algunos detectives por si acaso ocurre un crimen en su vecindario cerca de su casa. Estas cámaras, algunas son capaces de captar el número de placa de varios vehículos, entonces, como he dicho, esto va a ayudarnos a resolver casos. Puede ayudar a resolver un caso en el cual usted o algún familiar, algún conocido estuvo involucrado, fue una víctima. Muchas gracias a todos nuestros socios. Como dijo el jefe Finner, hay muchos vendedores de este tipo de cámaras. Nosotros no estamos aquí para patrocinar ninguno de esos. Simplemente le pedimos al público, a los hospitales, a los centros de deportes, a cualquier organización, y como dije anteriormente, a ustedes, los ciudadanos, en sus casas, en sus negocios, les recomendamos que tengan estas cámaras para ayudarnos en esta nueva iniciativa. Muchas gracias.
Thank you, Commander.
Thank you, Chief.
Y'all know I get excited. This is a positive press conference, and I don't get a chance to get up on positive things too much, but did want to leave out Houston area Realtors Association, and also management districts throughout our city have been very, very supportive. But we'll open up for questions.
Chief, just given that staffing levels here, like many cities, are not where you'd like them to be, how crucial have cameras been so far in solving crimes? Can you talk about what percentage of crimes you've been able to solve?
I don't have any percentages today for you, but I can tell you on some of our significant cases, and we'll sidebar some of that and get you some specific cases if you want. It's been game changing. And when we can get almost at real time, if a vehicle is involved in a crime, and we can track movements almost real time, and we can get cameras that have great quality where we can get a look at who that individual is, it's game changing. And we want to do more. And we'll talk about more as weeks and months to come as we integrate things. So.
And I wondered about that too. Last year, I believe council approved, I think it was around 300 license plate cameras around Houston. Are there plans to try to get any more around Houston?
I definitely, if the chief gets his wish, and I know we got new administration coming in, I want as many cameras as we can, because this is the thing. Cameras there 24/7, 365, and the cost is the cost, but they're there all the time, and it really helps us.
Chief, is this just simply a plea for business owners and homeowners to get these cameras and license plate? Is this something that's going to be on a city council agenda for funding for something like this? I'm trying to understand.
I think it's all of the above. I really, and thanks for answering that, because I need to be clear in that. It should be public and private. Everybody should be involved. If it's just, if you look at public funding, that's not good enough. Everybody should take a collective, targeted approach in making your residence, your place of business safer, more of a deterrent. And then if something happens, we should have that footage to get to that suspect and get them arrested as soon as we can.
Some might say that that's an unfunded mandate.
Yeah.
Having cameras are not cheap. Storage especially is not cheap, and you're asking for 30 days at least. how do these business owners?
Well, that's just my recommendation. It's not an unfunded mandate. It's the chief of police telling people and asking people what's good for the city. But you can't force anybody doing anything. And I think it's just good. I think that we don't do our job as public safety servants if we don't educate people and tell them what we need. It's not terribly expensive, but let's be honest. If when I was coming up, there was no extra money in the house, okay? And I get it. You know, sometimes $20, $30 make the difference. So you're talking to a chief that's from the neighborhood and came up hard, so I get all that. And, you know, people who can afford it make a good decision, and let's all work together. Let's have a system where we're sharing information and we cover our entire city as best as we can. Thanks for answering that question, though. Hope that clarifies it. Go ahead. Anybody else?
Chief, I just,
Yeah.
no one else has another question.
Okay.
I'm just curious to know, early voting is underway, you touched upon it, there's a new administration coming in. What's this like for you to try and craft these safety initiatives, knowing we're days away from a new administration coming into office?
I can tell you like this, Troy Finner and my team, we just do what we do. I don't concern myself with politics, and I don't know how long you've been here, and no slight to you, but everybody knows me throughout my career. I'm apolitical, and I don't get in politics. I just do and say what's best for the city, for public safety, and I let all that take care of it. That's strictly up to the voters, and I respect that. Okay? Thank y'all.